Hey, howdy, hey, awesome people of the internet. Wolfman Force and Dash here, and welcome to the third and final Hololive vlog for August 2025. And as I said previously, I promised I'd do 3 Hololive vlogs this time to make up for the one I didn't do in the previous month. So here it is. So I've been busy working on some videos as usual, and what I'm doing now is sort of editing my videos in the form of how I edit the videos I've done with Clank Soka, Sound of Life, and Vendelta, in which I pretty much watch the entire footage that we've recorded together and put in things as when things pop up and appear, rather than just skip over parts, because sometimes I know I can miss out a lot of things, and it's for that reason that you'll find that there's been a bit more effort seen in the upcoming videos this week. In particular, the Let's Play I'm doing this week, where it's a game that's poorly developed, lazily written, and feels like the most unenthusiastic, and has the most unenthusiastic characters you can think of. It's based on a game show, and that's all I'm gonna say. Quite a popular game show. If you're familiar with one Jeremy Clarkson, you'll know exactly which game show I am on about. So yeah. What else has been happening? A lot of my friends have had some birthdays. So Clank Soka's had his birthday, and two more of my friends have got birthdays coming up. So that's been fun and so forth. Been busy working as well, doing all sorts as usual in my various workplaces, and trying to think if there's anything else. I'm not sure if there is. Yeah, I mean, but in 2 weeks that I do these sort of vlogs, there's only so much I can remember before I forget all sorts of things. But that's all I can really think about at the moment. But I will say it was quite interesting that one of my friends who has been like a very rule obeying sort of person and refuses to swear unless it's just me or a few other people. He doesn't swear with everybody for a long time, and he feels like that has to be a rule there and so forth. And it's a bit hypocritical of him saying, "Oh, I can't possibly swear in front of people," when he swears himself, and he hates it when other people swear. But it was only until the day I record this vlog on, which is last Friday, that he finally did what I thought he would never be able to do, and actually puts up some messages where he actually doesn't use any stars in the swears. He actually properly swears. So I was like, yay! He's finally understood that he can swear, and it's all okay. No one's going to judge or anything. So yeah. Finally, we finally got there with him. So yeah. I should say in this vlog, so I only really say it in my humble choice videos, but I'll say it here as well. Anytime I buy stuff to show off in these Hololive vlogs, I always buy stuff. I never get sent stuff for free unless it's presents from people. I never do what popular YouTubers do and have people try and sponsor my video, because, no offense, but all these YouTubers spend way too long trying to advertise these products, and it's a very sort of biased kind of way. And if you're not really that bothered about the product, you can always skip ahead and so forth. But they spend like way too long banging on about it, and it's like, just, make it quick and snappy. Just say what you're sponsored by, what the code is, leave it in the description, move on. We can find out for ourselves. Not all this rubbish where you're like, oh, buy this stuff, use this code, blah 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 blah. We don't all have a few minutes. Just get to the good part of the video that you planned on doing. So I just want to make that very clear that anytime I do these Hololive vlogs, everything that you see that's in the video is stuff that I bought with my own money, not paid by anyone, not doing sponsorships or anything else like that. Is quite simply I show the stuff that I've bought and everything. So yeah. In terms of what things I'm working on at the moment for my channel, not much actually, just the usual stuff at the moment. I know I'm probably going to be doing another Let's Play with Clank, Sound of Life, and Delta at some point in the near future. It'll possibly be another Overwatch video, but we're also hoping to return to Wonderlands as well. I'm also going to be doing a separate Let's Play series with Sound of Life, hopefully on a Lego game, which Mr. Dan1466 has decided he doesn't really have much interest in playing it. More along the lines of, oh, it costs too much money and everything, and I'm just like, at the moment, money's no object for me. Like, yeah, okay, I don't earn a lot of money, but I earn much more money than I have done recently, thanks to, you know, having these benefits that I've lost back, and also just working really hard at my workplace. And that's not me saying that I'm going to give money to everybody. No. I only do that if I feel that I can trust the person. Okay, so if I give money out or help people out, it's only when I feel I can trust the individual. It used to be a case of when I had that incident with a person who kept taking my money and never paying me back. It's gone to the point now where I can sort of feel a bit. I can feel that I can sort of judge people and be more trustworthy with them. And all the people that I've given money to, they've never let me down. They've always paid me back. So yeah, and I usually only do it to know for that I will be okay financially and so forth. But yeah, they don't bully me into it or anything. They always say that it's my choice if I want to do it or not. And yeah, I do just that. And as I say, they do always pay me back. And even if I'm trying to help someone out in an event or whatever, I don't ask them for anything in return, because just spending time with them is good enough, you know. So yeah, but anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's show off and try some things. So I don't know if this is a promotion for something or anything, but at the moment Fanta are doing another sort of thing where they're sort of doing like sort of special edition cans to market a new film release that's come out recently. Last year it was Beetlejuice, and this year they're doing 2 films, possibly more, but I'll show you the ones I've got. So first up is this one, which is advertising the film Black Phone 2. Never heard of it, so that's piqued my interest for sure. I'll just try and get a can out. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And from here, it looks like there's not really much that says anything about promotion, although there is a sort of QR code on it. So yeah, maybe the QR code will tell me what it is. And then there's another one. You probably all know what it's going to be, but I'll show you anyway. Five Nights at Freddy's, which is of course advertising the second Five Nights at Freddy's film, which, judging from the trailer, looks like it's going to be, well, obviously it's going to be based on the second game, but may also have elements of other games like the first film did, where it had that sort of flashback scene that was portrayed in those pixelated video games from the third game. But yeah, it's Freddy. Yeah. Yeah, once again, it has a QR code but doesn't really say anything else after that. And just to say, I'm not going to try these cans because they're quite common as muck flavours, so it wouldn't taste any different unless they specifically said they do a new recipe, which often when drinks have new recipes, people don't particularly like that, because if they have a new recipe, it's usually a bad sign because people are just so used to the recipe. So yeah. And in a similar vein, Walker's Crisps are also advertising something related to Halloween, but in their case it is Stranger Things. And I bought two packs of squares and quavers, and on the back they both say Walker's, whatever Chris, and Netflix Stranger Things presents Stranger Snacks. Grab from the upside down while you can. And so on the offset, I kept thinking that they meant that there's meant to be this sort of exclusive limited edition flavour, but I've not seen the flavour yet, so I don't know if it's just advertising the next and possibly final series of the show, or something else. But yeah, it is what it is. So that's that. So Plankso promised that he'd give me a Lego set because he was planning to buy another Lego set to take its place, and for a long time he kept forgetting to give me this Lego set, but I finally got it now, and it is BD-1 from Star Wars The Jedi Fallen Order series. and yeah, it's one of those Ultimate Collector Series sets. I finally have an Ultimate Collector Series set, even though this is one that Kaxoka built already, but I still have one. So I don't know. Does it count if I've not built it? Whatever. So yeah, and he's so cute, isn't he? So yeah, possibly one of the best parts of those games, as well as the fact that they're different from the rest of EA's Star Wars games, which feel like they're trying to sort of advertise loot boxes and all sorts. So yeah. Keeping with the Lego theme, one of my parents' neighbours decided to give me a Lego set because they knew I would be able to build and display and everything, which is what I'm planning to do with this one. What I didn't realise is, and my dad hyped it up saying that it's quite a high value one, and what I didn't realise is that it was going to be quite a set from a well and truly retired theme, the theme in question being from 2002. But anyway, it is Lego Life on Mars. Yeah, this is, those you Lego fans are probably looking at this thinking that this is a blast from the past, a very nostalgia trip. Life on Mars, from what I remember, wasn't one of their most popular themes, but it did make appearances in a couple of the Lego video games that have been released at the time. Football Mania, I remember, had this in it, and of course it has nothing to do with the BBC series starring John Sim, which is its own thing. But yeah, it's here, Lego Life on Mars. So yeah, that's that. And because I do feel a little nostalgia for Disney Infinity, I decided to buy back one of the Disney Infinity figures, because in a market in a sort of small town that's very close to me, they happen to be selling some figures outside the boxes, and I decided to buy Nemo, which is obviously part of Disney Infinity 3.0. And as I remember, you do get a kind of pack of levels to play with him. Unfortunately, with the game being what it is, the PC version doesn't have like all the updates that you get in the sort of console versions for reasons. But yeah, that's little Nemo for you. And in keeping with Pixar, in the same market, I also got this Monsters Inc. on Game Boy Advance. I've always played the well, I hope you can see it. I've always played the Game Boy Color game, and it's always been quite a difficult game because I'm trying to because Sully does this move where you can sort of bash into a. But I've always get one because you have to do it a certain way. But yeah, so I never quite completed it. But I did get to the sort of penultimate level. It was just difficult. From the same market, I got a Pokemon card, and it's Torchic. Just give you have a see, look at that, and it's a pack of cards. So I'm not sure if there's like more than one of them. Oh no. Oh yeah, it's all Torchic, I think. Yeah, all Torchic, all the same elements. Nothing really different about them. It's all the same card. So that's that. Going back to Monsters Inc., I got a Funko Pop from this same market, and it is Scylla, who, as we all know, is Mike Wazowski's girlfriend / wife or whatever. It's not really made clear who she is, but I'm of the opinion that it's his girlfriend. So yeah, just put these to one side because they're not really important at the moment. Going back to Lego, I should say now that that's the game I'm going to hopefully be doing a series on with Sound of Life is this one, which is Lego Dimensions. So Lego Dimensions, just like with Disney Infinity, was a Toys to Life game series that lasted for 2 years and was unique in the sense that it was Lego. It was treating sort of Lego, actual proper Lego, as sort of in-game items and everything. And it had 2 years worth of content. It was originally set to have 3 years, but the third year was cancelled prematurely because the Toys to Life genre was slowly dying. And I have bought a bundle of figures for this game as well, which hopefully I'll show in the next Hollow Life vlog. Which is just to give us choice on who to play as, because okay, you can sort of play the sort of main story with Batman, Wildstar, and Gandalf, which you get in this starter pack here, but you do have to get other characters if you want to 100% complete complete the game. But yeah, it was good though, because you could get all these different Lego sets and just put them in the game. It did cost money though, but yeah, and it didn't just feature themes that Lego were running at the time. It featured all sorts of different franchises, including franchises you never thought would actually have a Lego theme, or even a set. So there you go. So yeah. Next, let's look at the latest Dalek parts I've received. As you all know, I'm subscribed to Harshay Partworks Dalek subscription, which lets you build a Dalek from the Revival series, specifically the sort of drone, the bronze drone sort of Dalek. And yep, so I got issue 28. Yeah, with the box there. Tell you what's in this. Yes, I actually don't know what that is, so I don't know. Then we've got issue 30 of stuff. A big one here, which is issue 27 with a big ass box there. Issue, what's this? Issue 29. Yep, doing it out of order because I can, and because the current binder has been building up, I also have a new binder to put the issues in. So there you go. So that's that. Now, you might remember last time I got some soap from Dr. Squatch, and I got some more. Though this one comes from a friend because he didn't really want it, so I thought, yeah, I'll take it. And this is Men's Natural Soap, Dirt Destroyer, Dead Sea Salt. So give you a look at that. And yeah, that smells like sea salt. So yeah, pretty good. I'm still using like one of the soaps that I showed last time, but I'm just taking my time with it because it's obviously soap, and soap lasts for a very long time. So yeah, well, or I should say lasts for a very long time. And if you use it so often, I tend to use it for just washing my hands. I don't really use it for body wash or anything, but yeah, it is what it is. So next we have some displate signs, because Mum insisted that I should put some displate posters in my new bathroom. So I acquired one of my sister's ones, which is this. Your butt napkins, my lord. So yeah, that's that one. Then we've got the GameCube, a console that I've never owned, but I have played it around friends and cousins. So yeah, it's a very cool looking game console, and also one that you can take with you, even though it's a home console. So yeah, and I think I do kind of miss the sort of nostalgia of being able to have sort of cross-play between it and the Game Boy Advance, when you had just to give you exclusive content and everything. Something of which that Nintendo doesn't do anymore, because obviously the Switch is their one and only. The Switch 2, sorry, is their one and only console these days. So it doesn't make much sense. And I got this one as well, which is bathroom instructions, which I shall read to you now. So, number 1, eat food. Number 2, wait 6 to 24 hours. Number 3, enter bathroom. Number 4, close door completely. Number 5, pull pants down and underwear. I'm not going to do that right now. Optional, take off all your clothes. Again, not going to do that right now. Number 6, check behind shower curtain for asthma. That's funny. 7, 6, sit on toilet. Make sure there is no space between your disgusting arse and the porcelain. Yeah, funny. Number 8, push with all your might. Optional, pray, swear or scream loudly. Yeah, we've all been there. Number 9, wipe bum using the toilet paper provided. Note, do not use the towels hanging on the rack. Yeah, sure. Number 10, and this is all in capitals, flush the goddamn toilet. Yeah, just flush it. Unless you put in a massive dump and it's a friend you don't particularly, in which case you just leave it there and just let someone else do that. Not that I want people to do that when I say that. Where am I? Number 11, stand up. Optional, take a bow if you want. There's nobody there, so you can if you want. Number 12, which is all in capitals again. Wash your goddamn hands using soap. So yeah. Number 13, open bathroom. Number 14, exit bathroom. Number 15, explain to your family and friends why you are sweaty, naked, and standing in the living room. Optional, take a bow. The part where it says naked, I'm pretty sure it did say earlier that it is optional, take off all your clothes. So I don't really see why naked's there, but you know, some people do use the bathroom completely naked because they have to. So yeah, I don't blame you if you do that. And number 16, put on clothes if you're already naked. And 17, repeat as necessary. So yeah, quite funny display that. Oh. Right, and I did get some magnets and things for it, and I've been told by Mum not to put it on the wall just yet because they want to do it themselves. They do not trust me. Yeah, sometimes my parents can be a bit funny with things like things that should be like straightforward and easy to me. To them, they think is difficult for me. It's like no, I mean, for goodness sake, I built a bloody computer, for God's sake. And I've built lots of complicated Lego sets. I think I can pretty much handle a display, but no, they're very insistent that they have to do it themselves, so they can also put shells up for my little duckies. So yeah. I'm not going to show the code here, but I did get a little sticker from display, which is little Grogu or Baby Yoda, whatever you want to call it. I call it Grogu because that's what it's called, and anyone that thinks it's called Baby Yoda is wrong because Grogu is the name of the actual character, so bite me. So yeah, gonna try some more things now. So first up we have Squishy's drumstick cherry cola flavour. So I've tried Squishy's before. They taste alright. Not really my sort of thing, but they taste okay, and they're definitely a good alternative to actual proper drumsticks, which are the most difficult thing to actually eat because they're just so hard and chewy, and you could easily take your teeth out if you're not careful. And yeah, that tastes exactly like cherry coke for sure, so well done. Then we've got Squishy's sour shooting stars, so this one here. So sour fruit flavours. So yeah, I expect a sourness to these ones. I've tried sour sweets before. Some of them are like the absolute worst things I've ever tried, like those toxic waste ones. They're like, ugh. And then there's like more tame ones, like the Chewits ones, which taste okay. So yeah. Okay, that one tasted sour in the sense that it wasn't really all that sour. It was just like a hint of sourness. So kind of on sort of Chewits levels of extreme sourness. And then we've got wine gum juices, which is apparently a brand new recipe. I don't know because I've never tried wine gum juices before. I have tried wine gums before, just not these sorts of ones. I don't know if they're like new or anything, but anyway. No, they still like regular wine gums to me. And last thing I'm going to show, I'm going to have to take this to the bathroom to show you because that's where the thing is. So if you bear with me while I take us there, take us to the bathroom, so you can see my new shower curtain. So let me just turn the camera around. Behold, Godzilla! Rah! And yeah, it's not like the longest shower curtain in the world, but you know, still pretty cool. So yeah, and I've just remembered, sorry about the light there. And I've just remembered that there are actually a few more things that I need to show on the sofa, which are some towels that I've bought because Mum told me I needed to buy some more towels, so I did. I don't know if she meant for me to buy these specific towels, but or the towels that she had in mind, but yeah, and I am probably sounding like I have to obey my mum all the time. I don't. I can do whatever I want. She knows that. I know that. And she did sort of give me options. And my mum and my dad, they're my go-to for advice if I need things, and they usually are very good at helping me out with certain things like picking towels and so forth. So yeah, because unlike probably most people out there, they do know what they're talking about because they've got lots of experience, and kind of puts lots of people to shame. Like I remember when I went into supported living many years ago for the first time, one of the things that the staff were quite surprised about is how organised we all were, because they've never had a single tenant there that's had organised people helping them. So it was quite a shock to them. But anyway, so first towel I've got is, funny enough, a Star Wars towel, in keeping with the Mandalorian thing. And you've probably already seen it, but yeah, it's meant to be the Mandalorian and Grogu. And I should say that, with all due respect to Pedro Pascal, he's been in so many things now, and I'm kind of getting sick of seeing his face. No, don't get me wrong, he's a good actor, plays father figures well and other characters well, but come on, it's like, just have a break, man. You don't need to accept every single script you get. Jesus. Yeah, but anyway, we're going back to Disney territory, although that was technically Disney anyway, but still. We have a Mickey Mouse towel now. Ugh, I don't know if you can see that, but that's like the whole of it. So that's that one. And because Mum was insistent that I had to buy some towel sheets, I did buy a couple of towel sheets, purple towels. Now, those of you that are wondering, now some of you might be thinking purple's too much of a sort of feminine sort of colour, but not to me it isn't, because those of you that have not been subscribed to my channel for long, one of my favourite things that my sister liked was the colour purple. It's a colour that is sort of a favourable colour to her, and it's for that reason that anytime I think about her or want to wear something that reminds me of her, I wear something purple or use things that are sort of purple coloured. Just as well that one of my workplaces we have purple lanyards, so that's good enough as it is. So yeah. So yeah, that is it for this Hololive vlog video. So thank you all so much for watching, and obviously I love to hear what you think about the stuff I've got. If you got the stuff yourself and everything, do let me know in the comments below, because it's always great to show off things, and it's always great to hear what you guys think of the stuff that I talk about and show and everything. So yeah, I know I don't get a lot of comments all the time, but you know, it's always nice to get some comments every now and again. So yeah, do leave a comment, and also like, subscribe and share if you can, please. Especially the subscription part, because often when people view my videos, you don't bother clicking the subscribe button, or if you've already subscribed, well done you. So do please subscribe if you can, please. If you need some convincing, I'll just tell you what I do here on this channel. So I do vlogs like this, talking, trying, and sort of reviewing all sorts of different things, and just doing it to anyone, that's to basically let anyone hear what I've got to say. I don't have like things like Patreon or whatever. I do this as a hobby. I don't get paid for it or anything. I just do it as a hobby. So yeah. And in addition to that, I also do gameplay videos where I do straight up gameplay, but you can still tell it's me playing because I don't actually play it 100% all the way through, just play as much as I want to play. And I also do Let's Play videos where it's just one game that I may or may not return to at a later date, and it's just, then you hear me and with my camera on and everything. And with the regular gameplay videos, I usually do like a series of them, depending on how big the games are. If they're like big games, then I'll do a series of videos. If they're like very small games, or games I don't really want to make a big deal out of, then I do them like in Let's Play videos. So yeah, and I also do other videos with friends as well, including Let's Play videos with friends, and straight up gameplay videos, and also sometimes I have them on vlogs as well. And I also do occasional shorts too, usually when me and Clank Zoka go to the cinema, because we like to sort of make a big hoo-ha that we're going to the cinema to see this one film and make crack jokes, puns and everything about it. So yeah, so that is what I do. See you in the next one. Peace to you all. And if I can think of anything to do with any of the franchises here, may the force be with you. Only mess with things that you know what you're doing with. Don't text and drive. Don't eat soap. Only play old games on consoles the way it will actually work. Because if you play them on things that they don't work, you're kind of screwed basically. So yeah. And I can't think of anything else, but yeah, next month we'll be back to 2 Hollow Knight vlogs a month, unless for reasons I have to do 3, but usually they are every 2 weeks. So yeah, right. Toodles.